Hey everybody, it's Ron from Pick Dawgz, and this is Ron's Rundown. We're going to go over the MLB games scheduled for Monday, June 2nd, 2025. If you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Put your baseball picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, including my daily rundown best bet in Major League Baseball, you can find those at the Premium Picks tab at pickdawgz.com. There's also a link in the description. Alrighty, here we go. Here are the games for Monday, Major League Baseball. First up, we got the Rockies and the Marlins. We got German Marquez and Max Meyer as the starters. Now, we've taken the Marlins plenty of times this season, but almost always in the underdog role where we're getting a really good price, plus money price with the Marlins, because I think they're an underrated team. But in a matchup like this, when they're playing at home, playing the Rockies, who have the worst record in baseball by far, now the Marlins are a pretty sizable favorite, and I just can't get there with Miami in this spot because, yes, Marquez has struggled this year with an ERA above 7 and a 1-7 record, and the Rockies' offense is miserable. But you got Marquez in his last two games going 13 innings of 3-run baseball combined against the Phillies and the Cubs, two of the best lineups in the National League with 11 strikeouts to go with it. He hasn't given up a single home run in 4 straight games, and 2 of those games were at Coors Field. And you're up against Max Meyer, who has just been super inconsistent as of late. Had a great start to the season, but now his ERA is above 4.5, and his strikeout numbers are all over the place. His control's been not the best, and you look at his last game, 3 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 6 total runs, 2 walks, a homer, and no strikeouts. I got to roll the Rockies in this one at a great price on the money line on the road. Next up, we got the Angels and the Red Sox. We got Tyler Anderson and Richard Fitts as the starters. Now, this is one of those games where I wouldn't be surprised to see neither of these starting pitchers fall into the decision in this game. I don't think either. I think it's going to come down to the bullpens. I think it's going to be a competitive game early on, and then the bullpens decide it. And if that's the case, I give the big advantage to the Red Sox. Not only do they have the much better bullpen ERA on the season, as the Angels are dead last in baseball, Boston on the top half of the league, but beyond that, I mean, the Red Sox are third in baseball in projected WAR, according to Fangraphs, in their bullpen, and the Angels are near the bottom of the league. So I'm going to roll the Red Sox. I know they had a miserable month of May and now a losing record on the season. I think they pick up a win in this game, though, on the money line. Next up, we've got the Brewers and the Reds. We got Aaron Savale and Brady Singer as the starters. Now, when you got Aaron Savale, a starting pitcher that in his career has struggled with the home run ball and has already struggled with the home runs to start this season with 4 bombs given up in 12 innings, I worry about that now pitching at Great American Ballpark, a very hitter-friendly ballpark. Against the Reds' offense, it's been inconsistent, but certainly has some power that can make Savale pay. And I think that while Brady Singer has not had the best start to his first season with Cincinnati, he's still pitching pretty well in his last couple of games. He pitched well against his former team in the Royals. His last start, 7 innings, 2 runs. That was a 7-2 Reds win, and the Reds have won 3 of his last 4 starts. So I'm going to take the Reds in this one in the first 5 innings on the money line. Next up, we got the Tigers and the White Sox. We got Jack Flaherty and Jonathan Cannon as the starters. I like the under in this game. Jonathan Cannon on the road this season, 1-6 with a 5.16 ERA. He's pitched his last 4 games on the road, but at home at Guaranteed Rate Field, 15 1/3 innings of work, no home runs given up, and a 1.17 ERA. Also a much better strikeout rate at home versus on the road. So I think he'll be okay. I think the Tigers still score some runs on him, but I think it's going to be a lower scoring game with Flaherty pitching really well on the other side. He doesn't always get the run support. The Tigers have lost a majority of his games this season, but his last 12 and 2/3, 3 runs, 16 strikeouts. He's been in much better form than he was towards the beginning of the month of May. So give me the under in the White Sox-Tigers game. Next up, we got the Padres and the Giants. We got Stephen Kolek and Logan Webb as the starters. Now, Logan Webb is not really in the best form right now. He's given up 17 base hits and 2 home runs in just his last 10 innings of work. But on the other side, Stephen Kolek's in much worse form. He's given up 4+ runs his last 3 games, including 6 runs his last start against the Marlins. And Logan Webb now returning to Oracle Park. I think he puts together a bounce-back start, and he still had 10 strikeouts in his last game. It really wasn't that bad of an outing against Detroit. 6 innings, 3 runs, 10 strikeouts. Just those 7 base hits and a home run is a little bit concerning. I think he's the much better option, though, in this game. I think the Giants pick up the win and maybe the run line cover. So give me San Francisco in this one. Next are the Minnesota Twins and the Athletics. We've got Joe Ryan and Luis Severino as the starters. Now, Joe Ryan, at times in his career, has had issues with the home run ball. He's given up 8 home runs in 63 innings this season. But I'm really not too worried about him. Even though he's pitching at the hitter-friendly ballpark, I think he'll be okay. I don't think it's going to be his best start of the season. We've seen starting pitchers struggle in this stadium, the minor league ballpark. So I don't think it's going to be his best outing, but I think he gets the run support and the bullpen support. I mean, this Twins bullpen, a big advantage in this game, in this series against the A's. And, Luis Severino has been excellent on the road, a sub-1 ERA away from home in 31 innings of work. So, decent sample size, a 189 opponent's batting average, no home runs given up. Then you look at the numbers at home, 40 and 2/3 innings, a 274 opponent's batting average, almost 100 points higher. His strikeout rate, well below strikeout per inning, 14 walks, 4 home runs, and an ERA above 6 with an 0-4 record to go with it. I just can't back Sevy in this spot. Give me the Twins in this one on the money line and run line. Next up, we got the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. We got Paul Blackburn making his season debut for New York, and we got Dustin May going for the Dodgers. Now, I think this is an absolutely brutal spot to be in if you're making your season debut against the Dodgers, especially in their current form. We saw them score a ton of runs in that Yankee series. They are just crushing the baseball, even without Mookie Betts in the lineup. And Blackburn, who really, not really my favorite starting pitching option, does not have good numbers against the current Dodgers lineup, even though it's a pretty small sample size. His numbers in the rehab starts in the minor leagues were okay. I mean, they were really inconsistent. His control was the big problem. He was walking a lot of batters. That's a big issue for me against this Dodgers lineup. So I just think that this is going to be a tough spot for Blackburn. I think he does get hit up quite a bit, and I think that Dustin May, while he's got an ERA above 4 on the season, and he's given up some sharp contact, some home runs as of late, at least one his last 5 starts. I really like the fact that he's missing a lot of bats. I mean, he's got 8+ strikeouts in his last 3 games. The Dodgers won his last 2 games, both on the run line. I think he's going to be good enough. I'm going to go with the Dodgers in this one on the run line, and maybe Dodgers team total over as well. And that's it. Those are the games for Monday in baseball. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium, and there is a link in the description. As always, this is Romanelli. Good luck.